Welcome to this breath awareness meditation, also known as mindful breathing. This meditation can be used to regulate our breath in times of stress or anxiety. Our breath, which can subconsciously change in difficult and stressful situations, often can become irregular, rapid, or shallow. You may even notice you are holding your breath in the tension of certain situations. So, using this meditation practice to bring full awareness to your breath. During this meditation, we'll pay intense focus to our breath in different ways. If it becomes difficult for you at any point, you can choose another anchor of your choice to ground yourself, such as any sounds around you or your feet on the floor or the chair. Again, a reminder, if your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to your breath. So let's begin by getting into an alert position, back upright, but not rigid. Gently closing your eyes or keeping them open with a soft gaze. We'll begin with a few deep breaths. So taking a deep inhale through the nose, holding at the top, and then a slow exhale out through the nose or mouth. One more deep inhale through the nose, hold at the top, and then a slow exhale, letting the air out all the way. One more in breath here, holding at the top, and then a slow exhale, letting the air go at your own time. And now returning your breath to its natural rhythm, not changing in any way. As we turn deeply inwards into our bodies, beginning to let go of the noises around you. If you are distracted by any sounds, simply notice them and bring your attention back to this present moment. Letting go of any stresses and responsibilities. We'll begin by bringing our full attention to the sensations of the breath. Noticing each in-breath as it enters your nostrils and as it exits your nostrils. Noticing the breath as it travels down from your nostrils to your lungs, causing your belly to expand. And noticing each out-breath as your belly and your chest fall and relax. Inviting your full attention to just flow with your breath. And noticing the breath wherever you feel it the most. Perhaps at your nostrils, maybe your upper lip, the back of your throat or mouth. Maybe you feel it the most at your chest or your belly. But just for a few moments, paying full focus to that area. Noticing how the inhale is different from the exhale. You may experience the air as cool as it enters your nose, and maybe the air is a little warm when you exhale. Just breathing as you breathe, not striving to change your breath in any way, not controlling, just observing each inhale and exhale. If your mind wanders to any thoughts, plans, problems, simply noticing that your mind has wandered, not judging yourself, but maybe watching the thought as it enters your awareness as neutrally as possible. And then practicing letting go of that thought as if it were a leaf floating down the stream. In your mind, placing each thought, each problem or stress, placing it on a leaf and watching it float out of sight down the stream. And then bringing your attention back to your breath. Your breath, which is an anchor you can return to over and over again when you become distracted by thoughts. And now for the next few moments, mentally labeling your in-breath and out-breath using the numbers 1 and 2. So breathing in, noting 1. Breathing out, 2. Breathing in, 1. Breathing out, 2. Just at your own pace, not forcing it in any way. 1 and 2. 1, 2. Allowing your out breath to follow your in breath naturally, not rushing. Counting 1 at the end of the in breath and counting 2 at the end of the out breath. And then when you're ready, shifting your focus to our next breathing exercise, imagining you are breathing in a relaxing color. This color can be blue or green or purple. But with each inhale, imagining you are breathing these relaxing colors into your body. And when you exhale, imagining you are breathing out the color red, which represents any stress or tension in your body. And now, noticing any areas of your body that might be stiff or tense or in pain. And seeing if you can direct your in-breath to that area. Being curious of how this changes your experience. Perhaps pretending to breathe in the colors blue, green, or purple, and directing those colors to the tense areas in your body. Sending these relaxing colors perhaps to your jaw, your forehead, your eyebrows, your neck, your shoulders, or your back. Just for a few moments, breathing in blues and greens and breathing out red. Inhaling calming and soothing colors and breathing out any stress or tension that has built up in your body. Again, if your mind has wandered to the future plans or it has wandered to the past, just noticing that it has wandered, but gently returning your focus back to your breathing. This time returning your breath to its natural rhythm This time following the air all the way in and all the way out, mindfully being present moment by moment with your breath. And now allowing your attention to expand and noticing your entire body as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Noticing how the breath flows through the entire body, perhaps just like a wave. Noticing how your body rises as you breathe in and how your body falls and relaxes as you breathe out. Just for a few moments, being with the breath as it travels like a wave through your body. And as this practice comes to an end, sending a sense of gratitude to your breath, the calming and the soothing breath that is always with you as a refocusing tool or an anchor that you can come back to over and over again. And now taking a deep inhale through the nose, and then a slow exhale out through the nose or mouth at your own time. Gently opening your eyes, coming back fully alert and awake, wiggling your fingers and toes, coming back to the room that you're in, and perhaps setting your intention to use this practice throughout your day or your weekend whenever your body or your mind feel overwhelmed or tense, and reminding yourself that your breath is always with you to bring yourself to the present moment. Thank you for joining.